Our exploration of this abandoned hospital was one journey that we will never forget. The mission of getting into the hospital proved to be the biggest challenge and the most memorable experience of this explore. Wanting to be as cautious as possible, we arrived to the hospital at 4 o'clock in the morning. We were able to get to the hospital before security began doing their rounds. We got into the basement and began looking for the autopsy theater that we both knew was located somewhere in the building. We explored the entire hospital, checking every single room on every floor, eventually finding it on the top floor. After that, we made the decision to use the maintenance tunnels located underneath the hospital to stay undetected. Our main goal was to tunnel into a majestic building that was located on the other side of the campus. Little did we know just how long this tunnel adventure would end up being, as we made several wrong turns, got lost, had to turn around, start all over again, and in one scenario, we made a wrong turn into the tunnels and ended up in a basement of an active building. As we entered the basement of the active building, we both heard voices directly above us and immediately went back into the tunnels. After what seemed like hours in the claustrophobic tunnels, we finally found our way into the building, and after seeing it, it was all well worth it. In today's video, we're going to take you inside this amazing historic abandoned veterans hospital that was founded back in the 1850s. This gem of an abandoned hospital proudly served the United States veterans of war for well over 150 years before finally closing down. Most of the veterans who entered the institution suffered from a wide host of physical and psychological conditions that developed as a result of their military service and duties. The hospital, which consisted of a few different buildings, offered the very first official sanctuary for the relief and support of invalid, disabled, and homeless veterans. The institution went on to serve tens of thousands of veterans who sought out treatment, sanctuary, and even retirement. Situated on almost 500 acres of rolling farmland and shady trees, the property has more than just the hospital. The complex included multiple buildings, including several veteran retirement homes and cottages, a training school, a mental asylum, administration, and of course the main hospital. The place offered veteran residents a sustainable place to live in dorm-style rooms with their own private bathroom. They all got their meals and received 24-hour medical care. Along with the golf course, there was also a bowling alley, an art studio, a theater, a gym, 2 ponds stocked with fish, and even a bar where residents got to drink alcohol for free. The overall experience of exploring this place was super fun because of all the military history and imagining how many United States war veterans had come through those doors. You could literally feel the energy in this place. On top of that, located on the uppermost floor of the hospital, we discovered a rare, unique, and downright incredible autopsy theater. So this is the top of the autopsy theater. This is the half-quarter dome thing here with the glass windows that you can see. And then one of the windows is punched out right here, so we can take a view from up here. Such an old autopsy theater. It's super cool. Super rare and unique to do one of these. See all the colorful chairs. Such an epic place. Just this room alone is just on another level. Can't even describe it. It's not the easiest place to shoot and photograph, but it's one of the coolest for sure. Additionally, we found old patient wheelchairs, hydrotherapy tubs, hospital beds, optometry room, a barber shop, and even a small dental clinic. The most anxious part of exploring the Veterans Hospital was tunneling from one building to the next.
This is one of the outside porches. So bright. That's why I wanted to shoot this before the sun came out.
Another room here. This one's got 2 different beds in it. The Veterans Hospital was founded in the 1850s, just a few years after the United States troops routed their Mexican counterparts in the Mexican-American War. The U.S. soldiers were paid money by the Mexican government to not invade Mexico City. Therefore, the soldiers came back to the United States and ended up utilizing some of this money to start a trust fund for old U.S. veteran soldiers. This trust fund was the first money set aside to start the Veterans Foundation and to construct a massive hospital and housing complex. Pretty much the first of its kind, the hospital offered veterans something that they had never done before. It gave them all a sense of community and finally felt like they belonged somewhere. It gave the people a connection where they could relate to one another and form lifelong bonds and friendships. Unfortunately, in recent years, the Veterans Hospital fell on tough times. Medical expenses have skyrocketed, while less money is coming in from the fees and fines to sustain the facility. The trust fund has been severely depleted. From 2010 to 2016, the trust fund's balance fell from $186 million to $54 million. In 2018, the hospital operated at a $6 million loss total. For the first time in its entire history, this deficit caused the hospital to ask Congress for financial assistance to help stabilize their finances. The hospital also had to sell off several acres of land and even some of their buildings to help recoup some of the loss. Although the Veterans Hospital remains active today, many of the aging historical buildings are vacant and have been for several years. The main hospital itself closed sometime around 2010 when a newer, more modern, state-of-the-art hospital was built nearby. Currently, there's a lot of discussion of what appears to be inevitable redevelopment at the old hospital. As we enter the new year of 2023, it should be rather interesting to see what happens with this historic Veterans Hospital. See the old school desks and stuff like that in here. Some old medication. Look at this. That's the elevator. And one of the stairways for the patients. Looks like the elevator might have been in the center. It's all fenced off though, so the patients couldn't mess with the elevator or jump. Bacteriostatic, hypodermic needles. Oh, what the hell is that? Gross.
So these are different patient challenge exams. '88. This one's from '89. That one's from '88. CPR performance sheets, CPR instructors finals, challenge exams, healthcare specialists, meds assessments. These test tubes still have stuff in them. Nah, there's nothing down here either. Just that day room. Some offices.
Old speaker. PA system.
Alright, let's keep it moving.
Used to all be locked off.
Yeah.
Crazy. Look at that, probably Santa coming to see the patients. Yep, that's inside here, I bet. Look at that guy. Wow, that's wild. You can tell that's in here. Dude's in a wheelchair right there. There's maybe the property. Wow. These are old too.
It's another big day room right here. Pretty much cleaned out. We'll see what's back here though. There's not much, just some empty rooms it looks like. This door. This was some type of storage / office area. Looks like there might be some files over here. Calendar's 1998. This looks like this is some maintenance records. This is sculpture painting, wood carving. Nothing over here. We're gonna make our way down to the next floor. This is an office. Office for the dental department.
at that, probably Santa coming to see the patients. Yep, that's inside here, I bet. Look at that guy. Wow, that's wild. You can tell that's in here. Dude's in a wheelchair right there. There's maybe the property.
Oh, this is some type of lab. Still a lot of stuff left in here.
Just made our way into the dental lab and the optometry lab. Dental hygienist sign. And then the eye and dental waiting room. And then right in the middle of this, you see like an optometry eye thing. I don't really know what it is, but I know it's for optometry. Let's see, it's like a scope of some sorts. For vision testing, maybe. Dental hygienist. Check out this though. This is actually the dental x-ray and lab area. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I turn my light off. You can see it a little bit better there. Let's go in and take a look. You push these to take the x-ray, I think. It's connected through the wall to the machine here. Old school dental x-ray. Look at that, that's how to operate it. Cushiony black. It's pretty cool. I've actually never seen one like that. Definitely seen my share of baby blues. You got the porcelain sink there, spit sink. Super cool old little light there. Just amazing that it's all still here.
A bunch of deer out there. What's up, little buddy?
And then this is a great room. This actually has 2 dental chairs in it, both baby blue, next to each other. Got some tools left, a water pick. Looks like some cavity chart here. Alright, so now we're gonna leave the dental chairs. Go check out the optometry chairs. Or up chair, I guess. The op chair, there's one. There was a couple stations for different ones, but they're gone. It's like the controls for it here. The desk. Look at this. Now that's sick. It's not something that you see every day for sure. Especially one loaded like this with all the eyepieces, microscopes, imaging, visual aids. Mail room. Mailbox here. The beauty and barber shop is cool too. Almost looks like a mall in here. Sick ass barber chairs. As we made every effort to try to stay out of sight from security, or anyone else for that matter, we walked through the old steam tunnels underneath the hospital complex that connected most of the other buildings on the property. We had no clue where to go, so we used our GPS at various spots along the tunnel routes to get from one building to the next. And let me tell you, those tunnels were a pain in the butt. The tunnels were long, narrow, cramped, wet, and dark throughout, causing us to nearly give up a couple of times, especially being claustrophobic. In the end, we utilized the tunnels to our advantage and successfully made it to some of the other buildings. So this is the administration building in the abandoned hospital. This administration building is amazing. Such good architectural details. I mean, even the hand railing. And then the chandeliers and fixtures. To this ironwork here. Stairway is impressive. Look at this thing. All the way up. And that brings us to the end of the Abandoned Veterans Hospital video. We hope everyone enjoyed this video, and for more photos, check out the website at abandonedcentral.com. And please subscribe to Abandoned Central on YouTube so that you don't miss any of our latest videos. And one more important thing, if you would like to support us in creating these videos, please donate by clicking the Super Thanks link next to the download icon. Even if it's just $1, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you, friends. We are truly grateful for all the support.